The following content is not meant for children. Hello, and welcome back. I am Maester Aelix, and this is Shadowrun Hong Kong. And we are right back where we left off here, having just talked to these guys. Now let's see, we got some places. We got a reliable Matthew over here. We got Parlor of the Five Phases. So, yeah, we're going to continue our effort in learning, getting to know our neighbors. See who sells what and stuff. Alright, let's see. Crafty Zhu. A mild scent, sweet and slightly herbal, is the first thing you notice upon entering the old shop. Its quarters are cramped, made smaller by the display cases and furniture packed inside. The walls are lined with bookshelves, and the tables and chairs are stacked with old tomes. A few titles jump out at you: Lucid Dreaming, An Exploration of the Inner Self, Dream Logic, and Nocturnal Visitations. Overall, the place feels lived in, if disorganized. Not quite cluttered, but close. Milling at the front of the stores is a shopkeeper lost in a book of her own. She's tall for a human, probably close to 2 meters in height. Her physique is the typical bookworm. Not overweight, but you can't see any muscular definition either. A wraparound tattoo covers her upper arms and shoulders, but from where you're standing you can't quite make it out. She fidgets. Gradually her eyes rise from her book and lock onto you. "Welcome. Don't believe I've seen you before." She sits down her book and sweeps a strand of black and pink hair behind an ear. "Crafty. Maester, nice to meet you." She shakes your hand, her grip surprisingly firm. "So, Maester, what can I do for you? I've got spells, alchemical reagents, foci, whatever you want, really. Might have to do some digging to find it, but if it's magical, it's around here somewhere." "Well, not so much magical, but I'd like to see your wares." Let's see, there's consuming, yeah, this is conjuring stuff. And you got some spells, which I don't do. Outfits. Oh, no, armor 3, not so much. Weapons, not my kind of thing. Okay, well. So, Crafty, have you had any vivid dreams lately? Her face is unreadable, her eyes lock onto yours. "As a matter of fact, I have, Maester. But we all get the occasional vivid dream. Nothing special there." Gestures to the book on the tabletop. "Really? And why are you reading up on them?" She flicks her wrist dismissively. "Sure, it's a weird that we're having them, but these type of dreams are common in the walled city. Nothing to get worked up about. Probably." Strange. I met someone the other day who said that too." She nods. "Anyone who's familiar with the walled city would know that, but most people don't go out of their way to find out. My mother devoted her life to researching the walled city and the magical phenomena within it, so I grew up with the stories about the city, the recurrent creepy dreams being one of them. They're common, then?" "Common as the cold. My mother devoted her life to researching the walled city and the magical facade with her creepy dreams. I have never been inside the walled city myself, but my mom has went in pretty regularly and experienced the dreams." Where's your mother now?" "Dead," she shrugs. "Mom was interesting, but not praiseworthy." "Ah. What else do you know about the walled city?" "Very little. Just that my mother spent most of her time there, and she shifts her weight, leans over the counter. Well, it messed her up. There's something specific you want to know about?" No, nothing in particular." "Well, then you're in luck, because I know a lot about nothing. Maybe we can discuss the finer points of nothing in a particular tea over tea sometime." She flashes you a playful smile. "Is there anything else you want to know?" No, thanks, I'm good." We definitely want to talk to her later. She seems interesting. But we have more other different neighbors to go see and be interested in. Reliable Matthew. Smooth jazz drifts from cheap speakers on his barge. A wide array of worn-down drones litter the battered deck. Most are utterly domestic types, but a few, cornered off from the others, are low-end security models. The salesman smiles indulgently at you, a tall, lanky human of clear Cantonese ancestry. He's wearing a cheap suit and limply clutching a smelly cigarello. He adjusts his tie in an exaggerated nonchalant, languid, ostentatious, like an American casino promoter. "Hey there, beautiful. Welcome to our little floating heaven." You've got a discerning look about you. What brings you to Reliable Matthew's Robot Bazaar? He taps Ash over the bulky cleaning drones beside him, not waiting for an answer. He continues. Perhaps you're looking for a hexacopter as a guide to Hong Kong, or a little handheld tarantular beauty to brew your tea. Are you calling me beautiful? You know it, beautiful. I hope I don't offend. I just can't help it. To me, everybody's beautiful, baby. Right back at you, beautiful. Oh, a man after my own heart. You're Reliable Matthew? That's right, Reliable Matthew Shun. At your service. He extends a hand to shake. The odors of a peach-scented moisturizer and the stale tobacco smoke wash over you. How about it? Bow politely, shake his hand, stare down. Let's see. Pleasure to meet you, Reliable Matthew. As always, welcome to our little patch of peace in the river. I think you'll really love Hioi. It's just a fantastic place. Well, now that we're acquainted, maybe I can brighten up your day. What's on your robot list? I'm interested in your combat models. Reliable Matthew looks over his shoulder at the security drones, some heavily cannibalized in the corner yard. Turns back to you with a nervous smile. Funny you should ask. I just got a Doberman that I'm selling at an incredible bargain price. Shall we take a look? Let's look at your security drones. All of them. Oh, cool. So I need a data jack to do this. Oh, and a cargo carrier. Neat. But, you know, drones, outfits, consumables. That's not really what I'm looking for. Bye, Matthew. But now I know that he's there. Doop-a-doop-doop-doop. Maybe I'll pick up something nice for, Isabel. Now... Oh yeah, no, we want to go further down this way. Right. Next over. Let's see. Anything nice up over here? Come on, Walled City. Or Hioi. Oh, look at that! Spider Shen. Does whatever a Spider Shen can. Despite the wind and the rain pelting Hioi, the proprietor of the stall, a monk, judging by the outfit, is unconcerned. The monk's expression is indifferent, though he, through hardly placid or serene. Muscles show as lightly wound metal bands beneath the skin, ready to snap in any direction without warning. What's more, the monk's robes are anything but ordinary. Certainly, silk makes up the base outfit, but it's paired with high-impact ballistic armor, heavy-duty boots, and a bandolier of throwing knives. The table in front of you is arrayed with a wide variety of melee weapons, charms, jade pendants, and other mystical accoutrements. Beneath an awning at the rear of the rows of cages, each housing some variety of exotic reptile or insect. These in turn are flanked by jars and boxes of Chinese herbs, incense, powders, and inks. The monk spares you only the shortest glance as you approach. I am Monk Shen. Most people in Hioi call me Spider Shen on account of the spiders back there. You're not local, not by a long shot. It's definitely a statement, not a question. You got a problem with that? Why would I? I'm here to sell. You seem like you're here to buy. That's business. Shen wraps 2 knuckles on the table in front of you. You want to kill somebody? These will make it happen. Swords, knives, clubs, I sell it all. I make most of these, but if I can't, I've got friends who can. If you need incense or salves for medication, I make and sell those too. And if your joints ache, I give you an acupuncture. Shen places both palms on the table, leaning over towards you with a wicked grin. So, what can I show you? Alright. Let me look at your wares. Ooh, street monk outfit. Nice. Aha! Here we go. We got some physical adept stuff. Powerful magical punch that pierces up to 4 armor. Shares a cooldown with other mana fist spells. Alright. Low damage but slows the targets and reduces their aims. Killing hands I already own. Nice. Passive. I do like these passives. The adept gains a medium cover bonus to magic spells. Spiked fist on arm. Causes minor bleeding damage to an impact with damage to your strength plus may do additional damage and critical hit. Or throwing knife. Let's drop 200 new yen and get this magical resistance. There's an outfit. Tattered robes give her freedom of movement and minor protection from harm. Yeah. We'll go with this for now. And there we go. We have both spells slotted in. Beauteous. Yeah, I definitely want to change my look. That's not pretty. And nothing in the stash, so we confirm. You sell snakes and spiders too? No, they're mine. I can sell you the things I craft with my hands, or the things I can do, but the medicines and poisons I make are my secret. You want those, you apprentice to me. In 5 years, maybe I show you how to make a poultice, eh? Okay, sheesh, no need to get upset. Come on, I can get Narcoject anywhere. What's the harm? They're that secret? Of course they're secret. They're what set me apart from the rest of the street dealers in Hioi. You want cram or bliss, or any two-bit punk can make that for you, but I can realign your ki, set your yin and yang in balance, or set somebody else's out of balance with only a few drops. To master my skills, you need to learn for years. It's not just following a formula. You want to learn? You need patience. You try to learn without patience? All you do is ape the masters. Shen snaps 2 fingers and points to the cages. You have to understand them. You truly learn my art. Otherwise, you'll never become a master. Might as well get a skill soft. Okay, that's all for now. Well, that's pretty cool. A nice passive thing going too. Let's see. Anything over this way with near the word tech? Oh my, there isn't. Huh. Let's see. Don't mess with the law. Maximum law. Overhead, a gigantic holocene shines like a searchlight, screaming its message through the dim light. It hums and flickers, sputtering like an old engine. Fierce electrical crackles sporadically burst out of the sign's emitter, stabbing your eyes and filling your ears with static. Under the baleful glare of the sign, the rusty mini-barge deck is stacked with electronics. Dilapidated stereos share space with crisp box servers. Racks of discs and memory chips fill display cases, padlock under plexiglass. A short human in his late 20s stands in the middle, hands and hips talking loudly to the air. Bulky virtual reality goggles cover his eyes. A data jack cable runs from his temple down his stained t-shirt to a belt load of clearly home-built computer hardware. No, I'm telling you, his voice is shrill-clipped. Nobody uses MK3s. Like, nobody. They're crap. I don't care what Deng says. If Shinaway's SRP uses MK3s, they're stupid. Hey, flesh is rolling up. I gotta go. He turns to face you, goggle blank and enigmatic. With tiny lights wrapped around duct tape, he points at your PDA. I ripped that PDA. You work for kindly. His lips work impatiently. What do you want? Who are you? Servo's whine is 2 lenses and the goggles zoom in. Who am I? You're new here. I get it. You don't know about me yet, but you will. I'm one of these guys that keeps this neighborhood running. This is the Law Technology Palace, Satellite Territorio Wampoa. You step on the boat, you're in a sovereign state. I represent Wampoa here. I'm maximum law. He draws himself up proudly, setting his hands on his hips. The maximum law, yo. You got a tech problem? Boom! I solve it. You need software? Boom! Done. I don't waste my time. You got any business, Wampoa? Right? If not, keep moving. I found this one poking around the walled city. Worth anything? He scans the chip with a handful of optical screws. Yo, this shit is banned. Lift some of that yellow lotus. They traffic this stuff. Delimited sim chips, full sensory experience. Looking for a buyer? I can make it happen. How's 120 million sound? Sure, take it. Hope it finds a good home. Yeah, I'll sample it first, but these Calha hots can send you for a trip. Don't worry, I can handle my sims. Let's see. Tell me about Wampoa. We're pretty much the best, yo. What do you want to know? Law folds his arms impatiently as if he's irritated by your request, but he can't quite stifle a proud grin. I understand someone's killing your elders. His face goes grim. A red light blinks on the VR goggles. His lens whirs quietly, focusing on you. He grinds his teeth audibly, radiating nervousness and intensity. Yeah, shit's crazy. Full-on medieval. I can't talk about it. It's tribal matter. Controlled information, right? We're gonna solve it. That's all the outsiders need to know. Actually, I've been contracted to help the elders stop the murders. Wow, really? We're pulling in outsiders? He shakes his head in disbelief. Well, I should have seen that coming. What the hell are you doing here? Go to the garden and help stop that. When they come back, they tell me what's going on. Everybody's guessing. The elders are being quiet and rumor hub is going crazy. Thanks for telling me. Outsiders don't understand us. Maybe you can if you're really smart. We're in a whole different world than most people. Like, I'm seeing 3 streaming videos and a live network starts in my goggles right now. Time's wasting, Maester. Law kicks one of the bins at his feet to see its electronic parts within rather loudly. You want to buy something? Show me what you got. Yep, I got... Yeah. No need for any of this myself. Maybe for some of my friends, but I'm good. Bye! Yeah, whatever. Well, thank you, Mr. Maximum Law. Jerk. Let's see, there's Club 88. Like most troll bouncers, this man is knotted with muscle, but absent are the myriad of scars that come from age or indiscretion. His only blemishes are the bony skin growths common to his kind and a single deep scar across his neck and collarbone. Watch yourself in there, or else we check your aerodynamics. Aerodynamics? Anyone caught in this trouble, we see how far we can throw them. No fighting, no killing, no sex trade. He lifts his arms, flexing. The muscles jump out like a mass of serpents and steel cabling. His arm is easily as thick as most humans' waists. I don't mess around. Cool, we're gonna not mess around. Oop. Henry Cafe, Callum Cafe, or an open door. Well, let's see what's in the open door. Oh my guns. And, Ermine Cafe. Alright, well, let's go talk to Ermine. The older troll woman has a striking Amazonian quality. When she was younger, she must have really turned heads. Can I help you? I'm usually beyond helping, but what can you offer? Guns or a swift kick out the door if you mess with me or mine. This is my family's place. Me, my husband, and our 2 boys. Now, if you have business with me, I have no time for window shoppers. What do you got for sale? Firearms from all over the world, from Ares to Walther, and everything in between. You in the market? Yeah, let's take a look. So we got some smart link guns, or stuff that requires range combat. Some that don't. Not that it's my thing, but, you know. Secure Tech armored clothing. Nice. Ooh, woven synth leather. Ew. No, I don't want to actually pick it up. And grenades. Alright, well, goodbye. Now we know where to get guns, guns, and guns. To the waterfront. Doop. Now, there was this place with the... Yeah. Intercom. A massive steel security door is set into a bunker-like concrete wall. There is no sign or identification of what the place is. A battered intercom is encased in a cage of welded steel and armored glass. Grainy letters are barely readable on the screen. Chrome Alley, medical services and mechanical repair. Premises protected by deadly weapons and infectious diseases. Press the buzzer. There's a crackle of static, then a brusque voice answers. What do you want? The voice is Cantonese is precise, but the accent sounds American. I need some medicine. Haha, very funny. Listen, guy, I don't know you. I don't like people I don't know. What are you doing here? Who sent you? Kindly will vouch for me. Yeah? You just idle your engine there for a minute and I'll check on that. There's a long silence on the intercom. The door gives several heavy metallic clicks. There's a dull rumble like heavy bolts sliding back. A green light flashes on the terminal. The door appears to be unlocked. You can enter the clinic. Well, that's nice. Okay, we got 10 armed Ambrose. I've been meaning to speak to this guy. The clinic looks like it's just hosted a party. Spindly mechanical arms swing from unobtrusive wall mounts, pulling down crepe paper ribbons and swooping food platters and empty beer bottles into biohazard bags. Severely crippled Caucasian man sits in a wheelchair amidst a maelstrom of mess and robotics. He's in his 40s, thick beard, tungsten earrings, beer belly, one cyber eye. Both his legs are missing, one at the hip and the other at the knee. He has only one arm and only 3 fingers remain on the surviving hand. His face and arms show the scars of reconstructive surgery. He grins widely at you, regarding you with bloodshot eyes. He's clearly hungover. "Hey, I'm Ambrose," he shouts cheerfully in English, the words spilling together like a loose Midwestern accent. "They call me Ten Arms. Welcome to Kong, fellow UCASian." He chuckles, his chest shaking with mirth. A Waldo arm springs to life and swings over to him. A mechanical metal piercer momentarily sets a cigarette between his lips, just long enough for him to inhale from it. Kindly says you're alright. "What can I do for you?" "Show me your services." "Sure thing. Tune-up or spare parts?" Cyberware." "Yes! This is what I want." Huh. Alright, so we can now go into particular things. No brain installs. This is head installs. Data jack, not so much. Eyes, this could work. Let's see. Plus 3% to hit. A data jack inside the... Okay, now... Let's see, body. Ooh, plastic bone lacing. That's always nice. Dermal plating, plus 1 armor. Passive, always love seeing that. Ooh, arms. We got skill wires, plus 1 to throwing weapons. Let's see. Transys Neuronet skill wires. Satyr Krupp skill wires, plus 1 to quickness and range combat. Silvertech cyber arm. Let's see. Passive, plus 6 hit points. And a passive, plus 1 to dodge. Ooh, with the Ren Raku skill wires. We can get that on both. Yep, and we got our cyber weapon. We can upgrade to the Spur. Uses close combat skill for accuracy and cyber affinity for critical damage. That's the same. Damage strength plus 4. Causes plus 1 bleeding. Let's see. Strength only causes 2 bleeding damage. May do armor piercing. Does no armor piercing damage. Pierces up to 1 armor. Pierces up to 1 armor. I'm going to stick with this for now, because I don't have a crap load of Nuyen, and I do want some upgrades, maybe? Let's see. Both legs I could, in theory, do with as technology, plus 6 hit points and plus 1 quickness. The plus 1 quickness would get me into range better. However, that would take almost all my Nuyen. And I don't need that right now. I'm going to go with the passive armor. It's very expensive, I know. But I want it so bad. Yep. Plus 1 armor. Confirm. Yep. Ugh. Alright, goodbye, or, hold on. What do you do here? What do I do? Tune-ups and engine rebuilds. On your ass. I do it all. First aid, second aid, surgery, cybernetics, obstetrics, euthanasia. I'm your one-stop shop for health and beauty. Well, maybe not beauty. Let's see, I don't modify myself any reason to come around here if not for medical gear. Okay, can you install me with some combat wear? You know it, you got the coin and the essence. I'll trick you out like a bulldozer on the ground effects with the turret. I got it all. Bionic limbs, wired reflexes, Decker wear, blood filters, synthetic muscle, bone lacing, greased bearings, ground effects, tight bolts. Full range of chrome alleys services, something that we like to keep beneath the Hong Kong Police Force's radar. Ambrose winks. Alright, let's talk about something else. Goodbye, Ambrose. Cheers, Maester. Talk to you later. Well, that's really nice. We got to go meet our neighbors. I got to get upgraded, and that's going to be great. What's my clothing situation? Secure clothing. Yeah, I'm going to... Hopefully I have enough. I'm going to go get the... Actually, let's do the monk clothes. That's the next closest thing I do, since we don't have a cyberware. If I can afford it, I would like to purchase. Hi. Outfits. 450. Okay, well, I don't have the money. That's fine. That's all for now. Next time. So this looks like a real good place for me to stop. So here's where I'm going to say thank you all for joining me. I really hope you're enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying making it for all of you. If you do, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share, because sharing is caring. And it really, really helps my channel out to do all of those things, and I really appreciate it for everyone who does. Otherwise, I shall see you all next time.